Nobody can deny this. Alaska Governor Sarah Palin has taken her share of hits from the media, but now the governor is swinging back. Governor Palin did not hold back in a speech at the Anchorage Republican Lincoln dinner.
Some of the media actually participated in not so much the who, what, where, when, and why, but objective reporting on candidates and positions. Those 5 W's that I learned when I had a journalism degree so many years ago in college, when the world of journalism was quite different than it is today. No, things have changed. But complaining or whining? Absolutely not. But I am going to call it like I see it. It doesn't do any good to whine about any of this, but I can call it like I see it. Sometimes that gets me in a lot of trouble when I speak candidly and I speak from the heart and I do such a thing, but I'm going to. And there was that media slant this go around. And unless things change, and the GOP had really better can stand together, because we've got that on our battlefield also. I'm going to call it like I see it and like I lived it on the campaign trail. Not complaining, but dealing with reality.
Well, is Governor Palin right? Joining us live is Dick Morris. You can sign up at dickmorris.com to get all of Dick's columns emailed to you free. But if you listen right now, you can have them. It won't cost you a dime for this either. Good evening, Dick. All right,
hey,
Dick, is Governor Palin right? Is the media just going after her almost gratuitously?
Oh, absolutely. Well, they didn't go after her gratuitously. They targeted her. This was as much of a mob hit as you can imagine. Sarah Palin represented an existential threat to the Democratic Party because they had a monopoly on women. And and all women were pro-choice. All women were rejected the Republican agenda, and that was what the Democrats tried to push. And here this woman comes in who totally sees it the other way, sees it the way about half of American women do, and they had to get rid of her. And they put her through an unbelievable meat grinder, first starting about her personal life, going into her children's personal life, her husband's, and everything, and then in set-up interviews with heavy editing, tried to make her look stupid. I have something in common with you, Greta. I've also spent 2 or 3 hours with Sarah Palin. In my case, a year before she was tapped for the nomination. I was on a cruise to Alaska. And she is very smart. I would go even so far as to say she's an extremely bright person. What she has, in addition to intellect, is guts, confidence, a sense of herself, and I would stack her up pretty heavily against a lot of the horseflesh I've worked for.
You know, I'm all in favor of going aggressively at people's policies, finding out, what they think, why they think it, what they intend to do for the country. It's sort of the gratuitous insults that I have a little trouble with. And, and I think that she's gotten hit hard. And I think there are a lot of women in the Democratic Party likewise, especially, you may disagree, but Secretary Clinton, but there are a lot of them. But let me ask you this. What does Governor Palin do? I mean, what's the strategy so that she can sort of unwind from this sort of cycle? Because people have pegged her a certain way.
I think that she's got to start talking about substance. For example, I think it would make a lot of sense for her to go places like Eastern Europe and tour the Eastern European capitals, speak out against Putin, speak out against appeasement. She might be interested in getting involved in commenting on the U.S. policy with Iran. Barack Obama is turning the world upside down. Sarah Palin should be out there speaking substantively against what he's doing.
Do you think women get the same treatment, women politicians, as men?
No. They get a vastly worse treatment, and Republican women get the worst of all. And it's a personal carping. I mean, come on. For Gibson to be interviewing Palin, I know Gibson, I know Palin. Palin's a lot smarter than Gibson is on his best day. And for him to try to embarrass her,
frankly, I admire both of them. So I'll take you task on that one.
You can say that. I admire one of them, and I think that. And when he asks her, "What do you think of the Bush Doctrine?" Which could mean any one of 20 different things, and I'm sure he doesn't know what the Bush Doctrine is until his researcher told him. That is outrageous.